Cross Beat Production.
What's going on, guys? You're here with Nate. I just wanted to share with you guys another part 2 of the sampling video that I did for Studio One. So you can see I've got a sample here and I'm going to play this out to you. I got this from an unknown source. I'll just leave it at that. It doesn't really matter where you get the sample from, but what matters kind of is like try to get samples that are kind of clearer as far as the instrument's concerned. So go on YouTube, type in, I don't know, saxophone or xylophone or whatever you want to have that you're trying to kind of recreate. Again, this isn't perfect, but it does work pretty well, and it gives you a good basis to start sampling for your own beats, but not having to worry about the copyright. Again, sort of that kind of concept. So let's have a listen to the sample. I'll just play a section of it here, and you can kind of hear what it sounds like. So let me just get a limiter on the end here, so it just turns up the volume a bit, and you don't get your ears blasted out as well. And I'll turn this off a bit. All right, so I'll play the sample to you. Have a listen to this. Check it out. All right, so it's kind of cool. It's got that kind of like xylophone type sound to it. So I didn't want to use the sample that I got from YouTube because of obvious reasons due to copyright and stuff like that. So again, in the other video that I showed you how to recreate a sample, same kind of concept. So as you can see here, it's got a bunch of chord notes down the bottom, and that's because I've used Melodyne. So I took Melodyne off, but I'm going to put it back on. And what it does is it analyzes the audio as I showed you previously. And for Melodyne, what I do is I go into the algorithm here. I go to polyphonic sustain or decay, whichever one suits you as far as your type of instrument that you're listening to. But for this one, it's more of a sustain instrument, so I want to have a polyphonic sustain. So we go redetect, and once it's done that, it'll detect it, and it gives me some notes and also the key that this is in. So it's F major, and you can see it gives me some notes here, and it's also defined the MIDI in the actual instrument up here as well. So I've got another instrument already here, Absinthe, so I'm using this as my sound, and I'll show you what this sounds like when I drop it down here. So just actually literally just drag and drop, and you bring that down to your other instrument, and you've got this new sound here. So I'll just solo this. So kind of cool, I could use that as a sample. So what I might do is just clean this up a little bit, move that a bit forward so that it's right on the bar that I'm looking at. So you could easily use that as a sample. So if I just bounce that out and have this set then so it's in audio, you can see now I've got the audio file, and I can kind of manipulate this from this point forward. So the reason why I do the audio is because I like to have the printed audio, so it's not going to tie up my CPU, as well as the fact that I can manipulate it a little bit more. And then the cool thing here is once you've got to this point, you get this tool here. So you can do a couple of things. So you can remove silences if you want, just to take those out. It's up to you. That's that tool there, and that you just use this noise floor, and it will help you remove that. Or if you're trying to do what I want to do, is basically analyze the transients. So I'm trying to get a sensitive or a standard. So I'll just analyze just on standard to see, and I'll put this to a Elastic Sound Pro format, or you can use this Pro monophonic. It's kind of it's up to you, however your instrument works, but I use this Pro format for now, and I'll just analyze, and we'll just see what we get. And I changed this to slice because what I'm trying to do is slice up the sample to make it into another sound. So you can slice it up like that. It's up to you how you want to do it. I'll just undo that though, because the threshold that I'm looking for is a little bit less than that. So I'm just trying to get this to be less dramatic. So I just want to be able to chop the samples in somewhat of a normal sense, so I can use this for an audio sampled beat. So okay, once I've got some samples and I like that, so you can see here it's all chopped up. There's little sections here. So I'll hit apply, and it actually quantizes it as well. So you can use quantize or whatever you want to do. Just look around here. You can see there's different things, but I'm not going to go into too much. So I probably wouldn't chop it all like this. I'm just trying to show you guys quickly so it makes more sense. So what I might do here is then highlight a section, and I'll just go from this bottom section here and highlight all of these. Maybe just get those as well. And then you can get your instrument You can do this two different ways, but I like to use impact. I'll just drag that here. I'll get this out of the way and put a pin marker there and just highlight these. So I just use shift to highlight the ones that I want. And then you can literally just drag it here and hold shift down again and release it. And then you've got each pad sampled. So you can literally play this as an instrument as you would in impact. So that's as straightforward as that. Literally, you've got samples chopped. You set it up like an MPC almost, and then you can just play that out. So if I was going to play that out, I could just mute this section here. Like you'd set it up with drums and stuff. That's not, I don't want to show you guys how to make a beat in this tutorial. It's not what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to show you how you can get samples in the process to make that beat. So if I was going to get drums now, I could play my drums and then sampled using these samples and make that whole beat from there. So hopefully it kind of makes a little bit of sense. If you have any questions, hit me in the comments down below. Also to like this video and share and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get the notifications as well. And yeah, hopefully this is beneficial. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Hey Sarge, I think we found the suspect here. Is your name N828?
Yeah.
So you're the guy who I think we're cool. You're the guy who threatened to do splits or something like that?
Threatened?
Is that you?
No, sir.
You go by the name of Nate, N828.
Yeah, that's me, though. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, that's me.
Okay, well, somebody said on the radio when I jumped in the cop car, which is probably your car, that you were in here threatening to do splits. I don't know what the split is, unless you're referring to something to do with DistroKid.
No.
Because I recall something about them saying that splits, there's some kind of new split system where if you're working with DistroKid, and we, for example, me and you collaborated on a song, and I was playing guitar and you were on the vocals, and somehow we decided we wanted to split the commission from this song, the money.
Yeah.
Then I would get some and you would get some. So my understanding is if you were threatening splits, my guess is it's not anything to do with you doing the physical splits. It's about you splitting the money. Is that correct? Not my wage.
Yes.
Don't try and take my wage.
No.
The cops, we've already lost control of half the city as it is. We don't need you coming around here doing splits if it's not what I'm thinking it is, okay?
No.
So I'm going to give you a warning on this one.
A warning? I mean, I guess a warning's okay.
Is that your song there?
Yeah, Won't Die. That's my song.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Thanks.
Do you want to collaborate, maybe?
You play music?
I mean, I know I'm a cop.
Yeah, you are.
That doesn't stop me from playing the guitar.
No, it doesn't, I guess.
Okay, well, I wish you a good day then. So you carry on, you do you, and I'll do me.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you too, sir. You too, officer. Have a good day.
Can't stray too far from this. Can't play guitar for Dang, that guy was making fun of me the whole time.